Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. Woke up this morning, decided, man, I need to probably get this AC fixed in this 1997 Freightliner Classic at sale, pushing that great 12.7 Detroit 60 series. So, woke up, went to the truck, did my pre-trip inspection, logged it on my ELD device. I am currently looking for an ELD device to cross state lines with and all that good stuff. One of them good legit ELD devices that hook up, mainly for if the tracking and highway. When you work with these brokers out here, you gotta connect all this stuff to highway. So looking for that. I'm probably go on eBay, like Daddy told me to do. Go on eBay and get the actual, Bluetooth device. So instead of buying it through like Samsung or Keep Trucking, y'all know all that extra crap you got about the plugs and all that. Get that crap on eBay for like $10 to $20 or something like that from some other truck drivers trying to get rid of it, and then just pay for the service. So went to the truck. Of course, I checked my lights to see if they were still working. All of them were still working, man. That solder job I did a real good job when it came to that soldering. Real good job for my first time, of course. Then I drove about 15 minutes up to Speedco. Now I had two options. I had Speedco and I had the TA. Speedco, they just tend to have more workers there. So I went inside, told them, hey, look, man, my AC ain't working. I don't know what's going on. I didn't tell them I had spare parts already in the truck, anything like that. So after about an hour waiting, they brought me in the bay, hooked up to the AC lines, vacuumed the system. Told me, hey man, look man, you're low on Freon, that's for sure. Supposed to have 4 pounds of Freon. I think I was all the way down to like 1 pound or something like that. So he filled up the system, then he checked for leaks, checked them with his eyes, checked it with the machine. Of course, I looked over it too. I didn't see anything leaking. He said, hey look man, the machine couldn't find no leaks. I don't see any leaks, so therefore we don't think you got any leaks. Fire up the truck and turn the AC on full blast, max AC, all that good stuff. So I did all that, and what I realized, before I brought him the truck, I was probably pushing out about 90 degrees of air. After he got done, I want to say I'm at about 78 degrees. With the windows all the way up, it's still hot, but I'm not sweating. So I can drive with the windows up without sweating. I won't bust a sweat, but it's not cold. Now I had this problem before in the $15,000 flat top when I was out there in Odessa, Texas. Took it to the AC man, and he said, hey look Andrew, man, your problem is your evaporator core needs cleaning. And he took down my whole passenger side, took all the vents off, and he showed me. He said, look man, this is your AC evaporator right here in the corner, and as you can see, it's completely clogged with dirt. And I said, okay, well, do I need to go buy a new one? He said, nah, we don't buy no new evaporators. We don't get anything new. All you need to do is clean this thing out. So he said he gonna clean it for me. He got a little hose pipe, sprayed all the dust, all the debris out. And if y'all want to see a video of this, what I'm gonna do, I saw a video on YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can add it into this clip so y'all can see for yourself what I'm talking about. But basically, I had to clean out the evaporator in my $15,000 flat top. Now in the flat top, we didn't have to vacuum down the system in order to clean it, because when you took the panels off, the evaporator, you could touch it with your hand. The side of the evaporator, you could touch with your hand. You could just easily get in there and spray it. However, the Classic, it's made differently. The Classic, you have to actually pull the whole evaporator out completely in order to clean the side of it. So in order to pull out the evaporator, you got to vacuum down the system again and disconnect the evaporator, not the evaporator, you got to disconnect the, I forgot what that piece is called, the expansion valve. You got to disconnect the expansion valve from the evaporator, and then you can pull it out and be able to clean it. So I got to get a mechanic to vacuum down the system. Now they're not going to charge me for Freon, because the system has already got the Freon in there. All I got to do is tell them when they vacuum and just put the same Freon back in there, so I shouldn't have to pay for Freon. So I may do that tomorrow. Call around and see if there's a mechanic. I already got one in mind. Probably Junior's Diesel Repair. I'm probably gonna call over there and see if I can bring the truck over there and do that, because that's kind of simple. It's like maybe a 30-minute job or something, because I already got the panels off. All they gotta do, vacuum down the system, pull out the evaporator, clean it, and put it back in. Now if they pull it out and it ain't clogged up like I think it is, then I don't know what the problem is. But I still want it cleaned anyway, because I know it ain't been cleaned myself since I bought the truck, since 2022. It ain't been cleaned. It done ran all through the oil field and all that stuff. So I still want it cleaned. I just wish I was able to do it myself, but I'm not able to, because like I said, it's got to be, the system got to be vacuumed down. But it's no biggie. Now, how much do y'all think Love's charged me? I know that's what y'all want to hear. I got it right here for you. It's actually, they didn't charge much money, but let me go over it with you. Okay, here we go. The AC to evacuate and recharge was $142.99, and then for all the Freon was $95. So total out the taxes and everything was $260. So that's all they charged. Not much money. Not much money at all. So $260. My budget was $1,000. So I guess I came out real good, huh? I got the lights fixed, the truck is all lit up, the AC is coming together. We about 75% of the way on the AC. I just gotta go and stop by somebody's shop and get the other 25% finished. So in just a second, man. 12.7. All the lights working. We already passed the level 1 inspection. We got good tires, good brakes. We got brand new brake chambers, brand new LED headlights. We got all that underneath the bunk with spare shots. Y'all know, y'all saw it if y'all saw the live feed. Got drop-in trailers in the cut waiting. So I'm just thinking I need that EOD system. And then at that point, it's just how long do I want to stay out having fun? How long do I want to stay out? I got 50 Mile coming tonight. I'm taking him back to his truck over at the Volvo dealership. Y'all know he had broke down over at Super Ego. So his truck is ready to go. He said he don't get here till midnight though. So I'm gonna pick him up, take him to his truck, and hopefully it fits the D-race situation. And all we gotta do, man, he gotta run his truck, I gotta run mine, and hopefully by July 4th, everything go right, man. We got on to Medellin, Colombia, depending on what Trump say on this news, because I don't know. I don't need nobody trying to hold me hostage. You know what I'm talking about? That ride in LA got me scared. I don't know. Is that Migo? I don't know. Migo, Colombians, I don't know. Shoot. No, I've been watching these travel channels. So far, so good. So far, ain't nobody been kidnapped yet. But the minute they start talking about one of y'all getting kidnapped, I can't go. I can't go. I gotta keep my eye on that stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Y'all saw my community post. We up 94% in the stock market. Let me do my disclaimer. Watching this video and these live feeds, y'all know this is not to encourage you to buy no truck, buy no trailer, get no authority, try to get your freedom back in trucking, whatever that means, try to get you to do local work, OTR, drive-in, reefer, flatbed, pneumatic, oil field, none of that stuff right there, okay? This is just what I got going on, okay? I got a truck that I bought a couple of years back. I'm trying to get it roll ready. That's all I'm doing, man. Just trying to get it roll ready. If I didn't have no truck, I'd be doing what everybody else doing. Out working, hanging out with Mr. Charlie, and Mr. Charlie fired me, and I just go to the next Mr. Charlie. So, you know, not trying to encourage people or nothing like that, but we slowly getting this truck back together again. Piece by piece, man. I got a mechanic out there in Odessa, Texas, Car Cat. It's at Andrew 7500. We'll get that Hill 1055 right here waiting for you. I said, all right. Not saying I'm going to the oil field. I'm just saying he got it right there waiting. I got my pneumatic trailer. I need to go and put I need to pull off all that old DOT reflective tape along both sides. I need to pull all that crap off. I already got new DOT reflective tape in the trunk. Then I need to check the trailer lights. I got brand new trailer lights. They're in the classic though. I got all brand new trailer lights, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the wire's any good on that pneumatic, as far as, I don't know if I had wire lightning issues or not, but if I did, I need to go and fix that, make sure that the trailer can light up again. Y'all already know I already got 2 brand new dome lid gaskets. I need to change the oil in the blower, fire the blower on. Oh my God, if that blower fire on, and I can pressurize that trailer, I'm not concerned with the trailer at all. I already know the trailer is gonna hold pressure. That ain't even, I ain't worried about that. The trailer probably hold pressure right now without the dome lid gaskets, you know. I'm sure it'll leak a little bit because they're not brand new gaskets. It's not a super tight seal. Obviously it's used gaskets, but it'll hold enough pressure to get a load off. I know that. But I already got the gaskets, so go up top, change them out, and get that real tight seal. And you know, I got brand new gauges. Well, I got 1 brand new gauge. I gotta get 1 more brand new gauge. Like I said, I'm not trying to encourage nobody to do any type of pneumatic work. I'm just talking. I'm at the house talking. Y'all out there in the field or on the road listening to me. I'm just some little talking here, making some content. That's all. This is just content. That's all this is. Some people would ask Andrew, man, so if all it cost was $260 and all you needed was some freaking Freon in the system, why you ain't gonna do it? Cause man, who wants to go and spend time? Do you see how much time I lost today? I had to go up to Speedco. Well, first I had to go to Freightliner and get a condenser. Go up to Speedco. Now I gotta go back to Freightliner to give them their condenser back, and they're gonna charge me a 20% restocking fee, and the box ain't even open. I may not give it back though. May not give it back. But a lot of this stuff is time consuming. Even tomorrow, man, I don't wanna, you know, first I most definitely ain't trying to drop my truck off nowhere because it's too time consuming to drop the truck off at somebody's shop, wait a couple of days, and then I got to park my car where the classic is parked now. All that stuff is time consuming. And well, Andrew, you ain't got nothing but time. No, I ain't got that much time. It's summertime. It's summertime. These people, they be calling. They like, Andrew, you want to go hang out? I be like, man, I'm broke. I told y'all this. I ain't got no money, man. It's hard out here. Hard in these streets, man. Everybody think Andrew got money. I had one person ask me that, well, how did you afford to buy that? Lady, hold on, calm down. First of all, I borrowed the money. Okay, I borrowed the money. That's how I was able to afford that. I had to borrow. That's why I had to hit the you know, at the end of the live stream with y'all, I had to call somebody to get the money. Did you donate? Tell them, Jaws, did you donate? There ain't nobody donate, so that's why I had to call somebody to get the money. Broke out here in these streets. Mr. Charlie fired me back in October. What are we in? July? June? We in June? We almost in October again. And he had a job since, man. Mr. Charlie, man, done me bad, man. Lost my 100K job. 401K benefits, and I'm just so sad, man. I lost a lot, man. Lost all over Burger King. All over, going broke over Burger King. It's a shame, man. So I don't know how I'm gonna recover. Well, I ain't got it right since. Yeah, it's a damn shame. Think about the time I spent with Mr. Charlie, putting the fuel in the ground and sweating my butt off, and I really miss it, man. I really miss it, man. I had some other fuel hauling companies like, hey, man, you know you come over here? Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Maybe in about 10 years from now, you know, maybe in about 10 years. It's just like chemical, man. Chemical, man, 10 years, man. I may do chemical again in about 10 years. Nothing wrong with chemical. There's nothing wrong with doing fuel hauling. It's just some stuff in trucking. The risk is not worth the reward. Nah, does that make sense? Let me give you an example. When I did chemicals with QC, I always rejected any type of corrosive load. I'd rather pull the flammables over the corrosive. Now I know both of them is equally as dangerous, but I felt like, okay, I didn't really think I had a chance to really roll in my truck and trailer over. So I rolled with the flammable. Plus, I didn't have to unload it because it was too dangerous. You want to unload a flammable load? Let me remember, y'all. What they had to do? You had to unload it with nitrogen. I don't want no problem with that because if you put air to the fire, it's gonna explode. So you had to unload a flammable load with nitrogen, and yeah, I ain't want no problem with that. So, but with the corrosive, you got to put on that whole entire green suit, man. And it's summertime right now. Oh my God, boy, you be hating life. One time QC, they already knew I didn't do corrosives and all that, but there was a load a driver had brought to the yard. Obviously, I'm over at the house down the road, and Rebecca had called me. She was a dispatcher. She said, "Hey, Andrew, man, man, we got this load of peroxide sitting right here on the yard, man. Look, we just need you to take it around the corner and deliver it. That's all." And it really was. I'm telling you, it wasn't number two miles around the corner right there in Arkansas, just 2 miles from the yard. And boy, I almost cried. I said, look, Rebecca, man, you said a full load of peroxide? Full load of peroxide. I said, the only thing I'm thinking in my head is, man, I gotta touch all that stuff back there. And man, if one of them, if I don't hook it up correct, I accidentally, hit the pump jack and something stupid happened and man, this peroxide shootout, man, my body will never be the same again. You get a load of peroxide on you? Oh my God. Have you ever been to orientation in one of these chemical companies, especially the big chemical companies? You ever been to their orientation? And when they showing the burn victims and the victims of who didn't do it right, that's gonna be you. You play with that corrosive, that's gonna be you. You sit over there unloading acid. Caustic soda. Oh my God. Who wants to unload caustic soda? The day you do it wrong, woo-wee. The day you do some caustic soda wrong, that's it. That's it. That's it. See, if you roll over a flammable load and it blow up, you still may have a chance to crawl out the window and run on down the road, depending on which way the explosion and all that happened. But man, that caustic soda touch you, and you don't get no redos. You don't get no redos. Nah, you don't get no. Just go on Google and type in caustic soda. Oh, matter of fact, I'll give you an example. You want to know about caustic soda? Just go and look at the cartels and what they do with caustic soda to your body. You going against the cartel? They get a drum full of caustic soda and dump you in it and close the lid. They'll never find you again. They'll never find you again. That caustic soda is gonna make you disappear in that drum, that little drum. You gonna be gone. The caustic soda still gonna be there. You gonna be gone. Yeah, your whole body, bones and everything, gone. So yeah, I don't want to play with that. I don't care if it offer 401k or 501k. I don't care if you got the best life insurance and health. I did it, and I know better. I don't want to take that risk no more. So but if I got to 10 years from now, then okay, fine. I think the fuel haul is way safer than chemical, but really with chemical, it just depends on what you're pulling. Depending on what you're pulling, depends on which one is safer or not. Because flammable is flammable, but the only thing I did not pull was poison gas. Now I don't know anything about the poison loads. I don't know if that's more dangerous than I forgot the name of the placard, man. The caustic soda, placard loads. I don't know anything about the poison gas stuff. I had to watch some videos on that. I never hauled any of those. I ain't get no training on how to handle stuff like that. But like I said, not to discourage anybody to go do any of that type of work. There's plenty of money in it. with your own truck and trailer. But obviously, if you lease on to Mr. Charlie, they gonna act like ain't no money in it. They gonna have you pulling constant soda for $1.50 out there in St. Louis. You gonna be pulling constant soda for almost free, and you gonna be thinking, man, ain't no money in it. Oh, it's money. It's money, all right. It's money. Mr. Charlie getting $20 a mile, and he paying you $1.50. Oh, it's plenty of money now. Plenty of money for Mr. Charlie. I told one person, he said, that Quantum X website, Andrew, we ain't making no $300,000 a year. I said, I know you're not. The $300,000, that's what Mr. Charlie get. What you get is whatever you get on your check. That's what he gonna make. That's how much he gonna keep. From how much you gonna produce. You gonna produce 300 something plus thousand. He gonna keep that and break you away a couple of pennies. So, yeah. But anyways, man, we walked out of there with a $260 bill, and we about 75% of the way on this AC. Why did I tell you I was gonna put in this video? Oh yeah, the video of the evaporator clogged up, what it looked like. So when you unclog the evaporator, that's what brings in the ice cold out. Unless you got other problems. So I don't know, but I ain't gonna say for sure I'm gonna go to the shop tomorrow. Tomorrow what, Wednesday? What's today? Yeah, tomorrow Wednesday. We'll see, man. We'll see. Tesla reveals robo-taxi. Now I gotta go and look at that video. Sound like Tesla stock going up a little bit. Sound like they're going up a little bit. Can't outrun the stock market. Can't outrun the stock market. Last 3 months been real beautiful. That's why I said, man, I'm trying to take these cash trucks and just put everything in the stock market, you know. That's money that, one thing I like about the stock market is why I sit here and it look like I ain't doing no work. I could be making more money than you just don't know it. I could be, I mean, I'm not saying that because obviously I'm broke, but I'm saying, you know, you got money in the stock market, you know, other people is working to get your money. It's almost like having a driver in the truck. Somebody else working to get your money, you know. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. But anyways, I think I'm going to go and get on up off of here, man. I think I'm going to go to the gym tonight. Get in here and get some good food, man, and do some more research. See what's going on in this trucking world. It's always changing. They got the robots trying to take your place. I saw one video yesterday on the live feed. They was looking for drivers to get out the truck last December. I said, good God, man. Some of these truck drivers, if they got put out the truck today, they ain't got no car, no house, no apartment. They ain't even got nowhere to go because they done screwed up with all their family members. Their own family don't like them. They can't even go hang out with a family member. So, I mean, they ain't got nothing at all, man. They ain't even got a dog to talk to. I got a dog over here. They ain't even got a dog to talk to. Not a tricycle. Or bicycle. They ain't got nothing, man. Nothing. They ain't got no Hot Wheel toys. They ain't nothing. Nothing, man. That's how they started in trucking, and that's how they gonna end in trucking. Whether it's the first year or the 100th year, it's gonna end the same way it started for a lot of them. You know, that's why I'm here. I'm here to try to change the narrative. Try to get them to stop leasing the truck. Do you know how long it took? How many years it took for me to try to convince Lottie Dottie to stop leasing? He just stopped leasing this year. Yeah, this year. You know how long that took? 9 years or 8 years, however long it's been. 8 years too long. 8 years too long. 8 years too long. I'm trying to help him get his credit right. So far, we 2 months in. How much progress y'all think I made? Zero. He ain't listening to nothing I said when it comes to credit. Nothing at all. Zero progress. Zero progress. And I don't know, man. One day. You know, one day. I don't know, man. But anyways, man, let me go and get on up off of here, man. Yep, I just need to run a whole bunch of money up. Don't owe nobody. Expenses at a all-time low. Yep. Whenever I get out there and start running, it's gonna be hard to catch up with Andrew because I'm telling you, man, and then I got AC, so man, shoot, I ain't got it yet, but it's getting there. Not guaranteed that I'm gonna do drive-in. The drive-in is really just to test the truck out. Go a couple of states and stuff, run a little bit of cash up, that type of stuff. I'm still watching the oil field, still watching the guy on Instagram, keeping my eyes, making sure I'm waiting for them to switch whales. When they switch whales, then I know, okay, is the money still the same or did it get funny? Did it get funny? One of y'all emailed me yesterday asking about PTO and blower. I guess y'all were looking about Facebook Marketplace for $4,000. What's my thoughts on buying blowers from other drivers? I ain't never done it, but I think everybody I know that did it, they out here success. They out here success. You can always find a truck driving oil field going broke. Always. It's always one guy going broke. I talked to one of the super tight guys yesterday in the live feed. He said, Andrew, the oil field ain't the same as it was, when you was here in 2020. I almost didn't even want to have nothing to do with the oil field again. Shoot, I was like, man, I shoot. Before I put in $7,500 for a blow on this Classic, I may just get the white truck together and go down there with that. Yeah, that way I ain't gonna come out of pocket nothing, you hear me? Alright, y'all, I'm out.